Hey, I hope you are doing well today. I'm sure that based on the thumbnail of this video and also the title, you're probably curious to actually know what my build of my Arlecchino is. But before I do get started, I am curious to find out what is your best build character in your account. So down below, just leave like a quick comment on your most invested character and just like the stats. It could be like a crit ratio or like if you have a crazy amount of HP on a certain character, or even if they're like very high on a certain percentage on like a cash rankings, just drop down a comment and I'll be interested to see what's down below. Anyways, moving on to my Arlecchino. I'm not going to keep it away from you much longer. This is her current build, as you can see on the screen, on Akasha. So from when I took this screenshot, she is currently at 0.026% and ranked 226 in the world in the vape leaderboard. As you can see, she's also C6R5, so in that department she's also technically completely maxed out. Now, technically, she isn't complete 100% in my book just yet. Reason being, which you might have figured out, is the middle piece, which is her sands. So if you've seen some of the videos that I've done in the channel, like these ones over here, you'll know that I've been chasing for a very long time a attack sands that has double crit and EM on Arlecchino's set in order to finalize a build completely. And now with this latest video that I just uploaded, I've now finally been able to get this in my account. So when I did roll it, it did roll pretty well. Not good enough to replace the one that she has like right over here in the screenshot, but I'll show you over here like what she actually, like how it rolled into. So the reason why I'm calling her build perfect now is because if you see every single piece that she currently has minus the sands, you can see that every single piece has had 5 rolls into substats that she wants. So this be it either crit, attack percent, or EM. This did take a long time to attain. So as you can see over here in the account, there are many pieces which I've used like elixirs and dust of enlightenment to like craft and to like make perfect, but they just fell short. So you can see like certain pieces over here which have 4 rolls into like crit. So they have like 40 crit value or something like that. But like, don't get me wrong, they're amazing pieces, but they're not perfect, which is what I was kind of like trying to achieve with her build. In case you are wondering how much resin I did end up spending on Arlecchino for this all to happen, let's say, go watch this video that I've done in the channel already. I do explain in detail how I got the number of 130,000 resin spent. So obviously the build is not perfected yet, but with this new piece that I just got, the sands, I will now use every single dust of enlightenment that I get in order to finalize a build completely. So however this could be like 5 crit rolls, this could be 4 crit rolls and 1 EM, this could be 3 crit rolls and 2 EM. So I just need all 5 stats to hit those 3 substats, and then that will be complete my Arlecchino build. But for now, it's just all up to RNG. Now, for whether I think all of this was worth it, my simple answer is yes, 100% worth it, and I don't regret it at all. Now, for my plans moving forward, obviously now I'm technically more or less finished with my Arlecchino. I don't have a concrete plan, but I'm now going to save up all of my resources, except for the Dust of Enlightenment, obviously for Varka. So I done a video before in which I suggested that this might be something that I would do for the future once I was finished with my Arlecchino. And now that a couple of like months have passed by, this is more and more like the case. I know that probably he'll require teammates like Durin and others in his best teams, but I won't be going for them at all. My plan is to save all the way to Varka and to use all my resources on him specifically once he comes out, and he will technically be my like next Arlecchino that I'll basically like max out as much as I can. This sort of happened in the past as well. So when I went for my Arlecchino for the first time, I had to skip Silali when she came out onto the game in order to go for my C6 Arlecchino at the time. This was because like the very first time that she came out, Arlecchino, I wasn't actually playing the game. So I only got her on the first rerun, and her first rerun literally happened the banner after Silali just came out. So I had to dedicate all my resources to Arlecchino, completely forget about Silali, and then I had to go get her after once she reran herself. My ultimate goal for my account is to have 3 really strong teams. So obviously, as you could probably assume, I have a Arlecchino and Celali team, which is already finalized, let's say. I also do have a C2 Skirk, a C2 Farina, and a C2 Escoffier team that I'm using. And then for my third and final team, I was debating on either going for Veressa, who I already currently have at C0, so she's at C0R1, or to go for Varka. And more things I'm seeing about Varka, I just like the hype just continues to grow. So I really do want to just like dedicate to him. So that's what I decided to do for the time being. So yeah, that's why this is going to be the case. At the end of it all, my hope is that these three teams that I do build up will be able to clear Stygian Onslaught with relative ease. Hopefully, dire difficulty will be okay. Obviously, there is like specific shilling of like specific characters coming out in that specific like patch, but still, like if you have like, extremely cracked characters, more often than not, they'll help you like clear it, and hopefully that is the case. Alright, so it is getting towards the end of the video. This is a video that I actually really did enjoy doing and recording. Like, obviously, this takes a really long time to do this for a specific character. Like, I was farming Arlecchino's artifacts for been like 2 to 3 months, even before I got her, to the point where when I first got her and equipped her with the artifacts that I pre-built for her, or pre-farmed, she was already, I believe, top 1% on Akasha, which is kind of crazy. And then from then onwards, the dedication just continued, and we're here today. But either way, I do want to say a massive thank you for sticking and listening to me ramble on about this all the way until the end. Hopefully I do see you another time. If you did enjoy the content, do let me know. Leave like a comment, like the video. I do notice these things and they do continue to motivate me into continuing to find different topics to talk about, which I am interested in. But yeah, I won't go on for much longer. So for one last time, I just want to say a massive thank you for watching, and see you until next time.